And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Season 4 of MMS Formula 1 Round 5. Today, the German Grand Prix. It is back, and we're back at the Hockenheim Ring, abandoning Nürburgring for the clearly superior and fan-favorite circuit. I am not biased whatsoever here, but we're here for this very sunny, opposite to what we've been delivered at IndyCar German Grand Prix at the modern Hockenheim layout as well, because it's better for racing. And it's the layout that actually does work with AI. Joining me in the commentary box today will be Miran once again, but the streak has been broken.
Unfortunately, yes. I had a bit of schoolwork to do and to catch up on, so I had to do that, unfortunately. But luckily we had Giuseppe, who was subbing in for me. But yes, I am back after a not very long break. Great to be back in the commentary booth. My streak of F1 commentary still continues. And yes, I think we are in for a very, very nice race, an interesting qualifying grid we have as well. And as you said, at the Hockenheim circuit, which should provide for better racing.
Yeah, so you mentioned the grid, so here we're gonna go for the starting grid. Let's go down to you, Miran, and let's allow you to present it.
Yes, so the starting grid then before lights out here at Hockenheim. It is Rodney Rakus, the Williams driver, the Finnish man taking pole. I believe it is the second pole of this. No, it is...
It is his third pole.
Third pole, actually. A third pole for Rodney Rakus. He starts on pole position in front of the German Grand Prix. And accompanying him on the second row is the Ferrari of Halil Shahin, who starts in second place. I think he will do very well just sitting up there in second. Second row, oh boy, it sure is an unusual one. We got the two marches of Conan McGuinness and Miran FG in P3 and P4. We'll see what they can achieve as they start unusually high in the second row, qualifying best for the pair of them. Henrik Salsaler and Ratko Bettes, the two Lotuses, P5 and P6. Ratko Bettes with a pretty sluggish last two rounds. Let's see if he can bounce back today at the Hockenheim Ring. With Giuseppe Stella at P7 and it's James Morris Pearson in P8. Michal Valjak quite a way down on his teammate. He starts all the way down in P9 and then rounding out the points in rounding out the top 10 is Eshek Al-Karam the third for Ferrari. Koichi Hoshi in the Arrow starts P11, followed by Giuseppe Radiantor, his teammate in P12. Attila Kalmar, very bad qualifying for the McLarens today, as Attila Kalmar is in P13. We'll get to his teammate later, as it's the Ligier of Igor Witt in P14. Alexander Pork in his second race starts in P15, followed by Max Bizonia in 16th place. Mattias Material, the other Ligier, in P17, followed by Olle Katzenberg in the Benetton P18. The Benetton's not a very good qualifying as well for them. And Joseph Murray, the last time race winner we had, all the way down in P19. We'll see if the Brit can bounce back. Obviously, he had a horrible qualifying by his standards, obviously. Let's see if he can cut his way through the field today here at Hockenheim. With Joel Mikkelmacher in P20, followed by Sergei Kozak in the AGS. No, Real, sorry. No? Is he in the AGS?
No, that's the Real.
Real, yes, sorry. So Sergei Kozak P21 for Real, followed by the Eurobron of... BMS... Why do I keep getting these wrong? Scuderia Italia car of Chris Commodore, followed by Alex van der Bremt in P23. Marcus Kronholm starts in P24, followed by the Eurobron of Alex Luan. Kera Kyoto for Cologne starts P26. Tobias Reaper, P27, pretty good qualifying for him, followed by Tim Anderson in P28. Dindi Shabalabama Balama, the Zimbabwean president, starts P29, followed by Diogo Moscato, the Brazilian, in P30. Lucas da Silva, P31, as Marcos Aguirre, the Argentinian, starts P32. And behind him is Harry Herholt, the world champion, all the way down in the second to last position, P33. Let's see if he can make some positions up today as well. And taking the final spot on the grid today will be Hungarian Benz Waldinger for Zach Speed.
Yeah, Harry Herhold, the team encountered a few reliability issues during qualifying session, which basically put them out of the running. They only did one lap, which was not good enough. But if history and this season's results are anything to go by, he's going to probably win the race, because we've seen him climb up so many positions throughout the races. When he started further back, he really did well. So I am expecting a very good show from Harry. And another thing, I think we forgot to mention, Halil Shahin and Rodney Raku split apart by 0.005 of a second. That's like a blink of an eye.
Yeah, it really is a blink of an eye. That is just incredibly close margins. Really goes to show how equally matched the two drivers are out on track today. But I did actually want to agree with you with Herhold. He really does have a way with cutting through the field. We saw that this season, for instance, in Bahrain. He had a really, really great drive and just cut his way through the field to score a really, really good... I think that was... I need to think now. I don't remember...
P7 20 something, so yeah.
But we'll see what he can do today.
Yeah, speaking of we'll see, let's go down to the track itself and let's finally start this showing. Here we go, we're on the circuit on board Rodney Rakus, who starts on pole position. As the lights are coming on, all 9 lights already lit up. It's a bit of a classic start, and it's green. It's a great start from Shaheen instantly, and McGuinness. Both of the March casters get a great start. As Rakus has none of it. Rakus doesn't have a good start. That corner cut is allowed. That's an AI line, and oh lord.
And it's just an absolutely massive shunt at the back there. No idea what's happened as, look at this absolute carambolage at the start. That's Anderson and just so many cars involved. There's a Sack Speed rear wing as, there's Chabalbama and he just goes flying across the track. Valdinger involved in there as well. And that is Moscato and Michalmacher.
Now, obviously the officials are allowed to have a restart at the start on lap 1. So we'll see if this is used. Let's see, that's Murray going 3 wide behind the 2 real cars, but I think it is Valiak who got involved in an incident, championship leader, mind you. So yeah, there is a restart available to the... Oh, dear lord. That's a sight you don't want to see. Obviously the side pot and the tire is hit here, so Michael Maher is fine, but oh my god, Valiak coming straight into German driver. He's out. That's a violent impact. He got into the tire wall there, instantly bounced back onto the circuit.
Yeah, very violent impact for Valiak. That is scary.
What happened to Valiak? Oh, that's a move from Radiantor, I think. It is a red flag. The race will be restarted. It is Radiantor going for a suicide move onto Mihail Valiak. My days, that is a horrifying accident to look at.
Wow, really is. And just gets flipped into the air again.
He
lands on all 4 wheels. But I have to say, Mihail is one lucky man to land that, because that is just... it's such a big accident.
Yeah, but as we mentioned, Michael Maher is fine in the car at the moment. We can see him waving, but that might just be adrenaline kicking in. He might be feeling a lot of pains. I cannot remove him from the race, though. That's a bit of an issue. So, yeah. Nonetheless, a race restart is a race restart. Here we go, back onto the grid for a second start. First time ever in MMS, I think. Let's go again, Miran.
So we have the lights coming on then. It's Rodney Rakus as we are underway once again here at Hockenheim. Good stuff from McGuinness. Shine, has he got the line on Rakus into turn 1? He's going to have the inside line, the Turkish driver, as he takes the lead of the German Grand Prix from Rodney Rakus. McGuinness side by side with Ratko Bettes. Can Bettes get the young Scotsman into the hairpin now? As Bettes might actually get FG here for P3 as well, as a Serbian looking to claw his way up into the podium position. He has done it. Shine, though, leads from Rakus, Bettes, FG, and then McGuinness, as Rakus is still looking to fight back the Turkish driver for the race lead. Shine, though, remains adamant, holds on to the race lead, as Henrik Salsaller now trying to put the pressure on Conor McGuinness. Bettes going wide. FG's going to slip past, as he does. Gets up into P3 as McGuinness side by side with the Salsaller. Here's Attila Kalmar and Mihail Valiak on the inside into the fast left-hander Eshekal Karm, the third, now trying to pick up the scraps from this battle. He's going to go on the inside of Attila Kalmar. Can he get it done? Kalmar obviously missed the race last time out, as Eshekal Karm, but a slide for the Saudi driver. He's going to go a bit wide. It's going to allow the arrows of Giuseppe Radiantor. Ooh, skips over the curb. Good thing there's no big accident there, as Koichi Hoshi is going to slip past as well. Eshak can't really do much to get back on those positions. Igor Vitt behind. No, here comes Alkar McLaren actually on Koichi Hoshi, as the two are going to go side by side. Al-Karm the better machinery obviously, but Hoshi holding on beautifully, as there's going to be Igor Witt, the Ligier of Igor Witt, now trying to put the pressure on Eshek Al-Karm the third for P13, as the Saudi driver has fallen back quite a few positions. There's McGuinness and Salsaler side by side, as it's going to be Henrik Salsaler, they're stolen in the Lotus on the inside, heading into the hairpin, as I think he's going to get this moved on quite easily, and he does so. But it is Halil Shahin now who leads from Rodney Rakus, and then a shock Miran MG in P3, but it might be from Ratko Betes, as Betes looks to have gotten a quite good run on the Swedish driver. He could definitely try it, but it does not do it yet. He remains patient, as FG trying it on Rakus. Is that going to really work? I don't think it is, as he's just a bit too far behind to complete that move, and it hasn't worked. I think a bit too... I think he tried a bit more than he could chew off there, FG, and that might allow Betis to be on the offensive, trying to get that P3 from FG. But FG in the March doing a pretty good job, I would say, defending from Ratko Betis, but he is going to be under a lot of pressure now in the coming few laps from the pressure master Ratko Betis himself.
As there's Valnek now to the inside of Stella. This is some brilliant racing instantly off the bat. We can see some great battles. Valnek on the outside holds it for Zach's curve. As we can see Pearson and Radiant now side by side. The curbs very bumpy, and the run of littered with these little bumps and humps that do harm the car. They do try and spin you out. They really do punish you for going outside of track limits. So the drivers have to watch out for that, as Raku's trying to go on a move for Shahin, but Shahin defends on the outside. That Ferrari really has pace today.
Yeah, it really does. Halil wants this win, a second win for him in his career. There's Rakus on the inside, just absolute traction from the Ferrari on the outside. I do have to agree with you there.
And 6 positions up from the start. I don't think he will end here.
Yeah, it definitely won't. Kalmar looking to prove himself once again, as there's a slide from the Hungarian. But yeah, definitely looking to prove himself after after his performance in Imola, which obviously landed him... which obviously led to him sitting out a race. Rakus a bit aggressive on the inside of Halil Shahin there, and I think he's going to take the lead of the race, and he does. And that is Rodney Rakus retaking the race lead from Halil Shahin. That's Kalmar without a front wing.
Yeah, we cursed him.
We really did, didn't we? But let's see.
He went to the back of Sansala, I think. It might have been a brake issue that the McLarens have been struggling with quite a lot. Yes, it is. Oh, he spins up McGuinness.
Oh...
McGuinness
poor Conan just couldn't do anything there.
Yeah, that's Kalmar. Kalmar is definitely getting fired after that one, at least in my eyes. That's just, I don't know what to say, but Rakus has taken the lead of the race, which we have seen. I have short-term memory loss, as Kalmar is rewarded an instant 5-second time penalty for that mistake he did. As the two Larus cars in the back, then we have Valdinger and all the fellows. Oh, Shambalama gets pushed by his teammate, bump and running. That's not good to do to your teammate. Then we have Sergei Kozak, officially a Ukrainian driver, on the back of Alex Luan. Then we have Michael Mahak, Kroneholm, Comedy Point. Then we can see Van der Brempt and Park side by side. One of the two new drivers. Three new drivers that entered the sport after a few seats opened, as there's a lot of things that happened in the front. It's a double position loss for Rodney Rakus.
Yeah, and what on earth has happened to Rodney then? As oh wow, yeah, look
engine
at this.
Power cut. Look, he slows down on the straight here. He lost engine power.
That could be crucial for Rakus and Williams in the championship battle.
Yeah, especially since Valnek is a bit down the order as well. I say down the order, he's 6th, but compared to where his teammate was, it wasn't looking too good. So I think Williams has some things to worry about with the Judd engine reliability.
Really has, as Betes now looking to put the pressure on Halil Shahin. I think he's going to get the inside line here, as he's a bit aggressive, trying to force Shahin out of the way, but they're going to be side by side. Coming down the straight now, Betes, I think, is going to have the superior line into turn 1. No, or turn 1, sorry, into the corner. But Shahin with the outside line. The Ferrari just has so much traction on the outside. Shahin defending beautifully from Ratko Betes. And Rodney Rakus there just hanging on there in P3. As you did say, the engine cutting out a bit for the Finnish driver. I could definitely present him with some issues, but he's still hanging on in there.
Yeah, so we look at Rakus from a car length back. He's sending it. He's not thinking about any, consequences here. FG bouncing in the background. This is allowing Shaheen to escape. Rakus on the outside. What a move!
That is textbook definition of bravery from Rodney Rakus. Just such a late move. Radko Betes was definitely not expecting that, and he just pulled it up so beautifully as well. That is Rodney Rakus into P2, and a well-deserved P2 from the finishman.
Yeah, just looking at the order, the two Tyros have moved slightly down the order. Murray's also carving away at the field, up already into 12th, starting 18th, of course. Sorry, 19th. So both of the McLarens on a rush, but last time we've seen the McLaren doing a rush as now he bumped runs Hoshi. Kalmar ended with a brake issue in the back of another car. As here we go, Shaheen is under pressure from Rakus, as there is Betes. Oh, speaking of...
Oh, no!
And that's damage.
And that is Rakus into the wall, and yeah, that's definitely going to be a penalty.
Rakus too aggressive. Oh no! What is he doing? What is he doing?
Yeah, just venting his frustration, but that is a stupid re-entry from Rodney Rakus as well.
Yeah, just was angry. I mean, I would also be angry if I just got taken out from a battle of the lead. You know, you don't think in these situations. But yeah, that's just despicable from Rakus. I mean, and then Murray goes off trying to avoid the stricken car. Alcalm no damage, luckily, but Material and Vid can't say the same. Yeah, Rakus gets a 10-second time penalty for this unsafe region. But what on earth was Betes thinking? He was doing so well. The championship fight sitting back on. Now he has a thing to worry about.
Yeah, and theoretically, Miran FG is P2 at the moment. Yeah, but then again, we are only on lap 5 of 22, so...
Yeah, as we can see, Murray is getting past the Tyrrell of James Morris Pearson over there. As we can see now, Valek and Sarsala side by side. Valek, this is crucial for Valek's championship hopes. If he gets past Sarsala, yes he does. Up into P4 goes the Williams driver, as FG and Betes now side by... No, sorry, but battling for position. That... Miran, what on earth is the March car made out of this season?
I have absolutely no idea, but I can tell you that March car is just flying today at Hockenheim. McGuinness, before his accident, obviously, he was just doing really, really well, and FG is just really on it today as well. Ooh. And he's just performing as I think he's trying to get past Radko Betes, just a bit too, getting a bit too excited trying to pass the Serbian, but yeah, either way, he's gonna still finish in front of Radko Betes if things do finish like this. So I think he just wants to clear the Serbian as fast as possible.
James Morris Pearson, I believe, is out of the race into turn 1. That's never a good sight. Oh, that's just a failure, luckily. It's a brake failure though, so it's not good. Yeah, look, goes into the corner. No brakes whatsoever.
Yeah, luckily there is quite a bit of runoff at turn 1, so he could park that quite safely without having to slam into the wall.
Yeah, that is unlucky. He was on course for a very good finish for the Tyrrell. Sarsala still harassing the back of Mihail Valiak. But there are midfield battles we can focus on. Stella and Murray side by side, but it is Murray finally getting through the Tyrrell of him and of his. As there we go, Shakal Khan the third, trying to carve some positions as well. So far he only lost one. Ollie Katzenberg, another thing to mention, started 18th up into 12th.
Yeah, Katzenberg doing really, really well. Hare holds up in the P19 as well from P33 in the span of 6 laps. I think he should probably mention there as well. Yeah, we're seeing some pretty good drives, but I think the man to mention is probably Joseph Murray at the moment, who's just really proving his excellence at the moment in that McLaren.
That is true, as Shaheen, followed by Betes and FG. You know, because we've seen our first reliability failure with Morris, with the brakes going off, do you think this is a bit of a fortune-telling cookie?
Oh, and I mean, yeah, we saw issues with Rakus's Williams. Obviously, he's out of the race now, so it didn't really happen. But I don't know, it could happen for sure. Obviously, I do not wish anything to happen upon drivers, but we might see reliability play a part today.
Shabalama and Aguirre into the pit lane as we were focusing on Radiantor and McGuinness. Radiantor gives him a big old push and pushes McGuinness wide, but Murray takes it a step back. Oh, McGuinness onto wheels there. As FG has been passed by Valek, but FG goes back at him, just like he did in Bahrain at, I believe, Murray. Give that Swede a top team seat already, my days.
Yeah, impressive. I think I think FG's specialty is just overtaking faster cars, and I don't know what it is with it. But Marcus Aguirre then in the LaRousse looks
Right
like
front wing. Also on, I believe, Anderson's car. Oh no. Oh, what happened here? Okay, so it's two accidents nearly. So let's see. Dindi Shabalabalama goes for a very ridiculous move to the inside. I mean, that's a double overtake. There's no way Anderson could have seen him coming.
Yeah.
Very late on the brakes from Dindi. Fan favorite, but recently got himself into a lot of hot water. And then because of all this, Aguirre just got very unlucky. He was unsighted, couldn't slow down the car fast enough. And that's Anderson also wingless. Oh, that's unlucky. Yeah. So, oh wait, sorry. Oh god. Okay. I accidentally pressed T. That's what happens when you press T. Fast forwards. Okay. Let's just run it as if nothing happened. Oh god, sorry for that. Yeah, Air Factor do be like that sometimes. Because in the replays, if you do press T on accident, it will do that. So, yeah, sorry for that, but we didn't miss anything, nobody got any damage. Yeah. But yeah, Dindi Shabalama 10 seconds. Yeah, have you seen his tweet about Zimbabwe going to war?
Well, yes, I should probably say that Dindi might be classified as a bit of a warmonger by international media, but I think, I don't know, maybe some sanctions will be put in place for Zimbabwe, but yeah, we'll see if anything happens here.
This though, that's Salah going on to Valek, very aggressive move, literally brutes his way through, but it worked.
I'd imagine that Salsalar and Valyak would be on the back of FG, well, they are, but I'd imagine they'd be a bit sooner if they weren't battling, but I think FG's gonna start to feel the pressure now, as Henrik Salsalar is on the back of FG. Here is Ratko Betts in the meanwhile, trying to make the best of what he can, and trying to put the pressure on Halil Shahin, but Shahin stays cool and does not give an inch.
Valyak through Salsalar now. This battle is really getting spicy because there is also Radianta behind catching to these guys, and there we go, that's Betts on the back of Shahin. Oh dear, here we go.
Yeah, he's gonna go for it on the inside of Halil Shahin. He's quite far ahead, but has Bettis gone wide? I saw they make contact, but I don't think he can get it. There's Valyak on FG. FG goes wide. Salsalar slips past as well. And there's Murray. Murray goes wide as well. Problem with the brakes for the McLaren, perhaps.
Yeah,
but
I think you know, the brain issues of the brakes coming back to haunt McLaren. As here we go, Salsalar and Valek side by side. Salsalar on the outside. He's gonna go on the bumpy curbs, but it doesn't matter. He's got the move done. Wow. Lotus.
That was impressive from Salsalar. Very bumpy ride though on the outside, but I mean, he got it done, so props to him. Ratko Bettis is in the lead of the race now, but then again, obviously he is not. Here's Ashikal Karm on Koichi Hoshi, as we should probably mention, Dindi Shabalama with a 10-second time penalty for causing that collision that we saw earlier.
But yeah, there he is. Out of nowhere.
And there he is.
Yeah, making a move on Hoshi. He's been quite quiet. But yeah, there we have Murray on the back of McGuinness, finally making a move. Hopefully he can keep the position and not lock up any further. He locked up. As soon as I said that he locked up, I think I'm cursing drivers today.
As Shahin still looking hungry to take back that lead, even though he still has it provisionally on the inside of Ratko Bettis. And I think Shahin is going to get it. Bettis goes wide though, but Shahin is through. As Salsalar and Valyak now dueling. These two have been really going at it these past few laps. Valyak on the I thought he had the inside line, but couldn't quite get it done there. But he's still on the back of the Estonian in the Lotus. Henrik Salsalar, Giuseppe Radiantor in the arrows in the meanwhile has caught up to Milan Evgi in P5, so he could try a move probably on the Swedish driver, who's fallen back a bit on these two guys, Valyak and Salsalar.
Yeah, Radianta is just 6 tenths behind FG, so he is starting to push. Bettis now is losing a lot of time. He's all over the place. I think the tyres are starting to slowly fade away for the Serbian driver. As Salsalar is under pressure of Mihail Valyak, championship leader for the first time in his career in MMS. As Valek is now in the slipstream of Sarsala right behind the Lotus. He's going to go to the inside. Is that going to work? I don't think there is, and it doesn't.
Yeah, third one overtakes can be a bit iffy, but I think this corner that's coming up right here, the hairpin, is where we see the most overtakes happening. But yes, Sarsala, surprisingly a driver of his pedigree, never been on the podium before. But we'll see if that can change today. But
No,
Valyak,
he got podium in Bahrain, I think.
I think he did, as Bettis on the back of Shine. There's a bit
a wing of Attila Kalmar, I believe, as that's Shaheen getting past, and that's Sarsala defending from the aggressive driving of Valek. This free wide moment with Radianta, McGuinness and Murray. Murray gets Radianta, McGuinness stays ahead. Sarsala and Valek were going side by side. Sarsala still stays ahead, as that is a front wing gone off of Attila. Oh, why?
This man is just having such a poor...
I'm so sorry.
It's painful to watch, isn't it? I mean, everything just seems to go wrong for this man this season. Nothing's gone right for him.
End it. Please, just end it. Kalm was disqualified.
Yeah, that is just... I think that... Yeah. Kalmar has been disqualified. I think that really says something, doesn't it? We shouldn't be laughing at this. Come on,
There's a yellow flag. There's a yellow flag. Oh no! No!
Shine!
No! It's a failure.
No!
It's a failure for Shaheen. He truly is the unluckiest driver to ever grace this world. He was on course for a P2, and the car just gives up.
Oh no! Why? That is... You have to feel for the man, don't you?
Yeah,
Just
brakes an engine, I believe.
Just horrid luck for Halil Shahin. Yeah, well that's... I think Sarsala now on P2, he provisionally leads.
Yeah, that's a one
from
Lotus.
Yeah.
Speaking of Lotus, Sarsala and Bettis not in the best of terms after the last race. A lot of arguments, especially on Twitter, between the two, mainly because, you know, they held each other up a bit. As there is Anderson holding him up. Sarsala is going to go for it. It's not going to be free wide. Bettis backs out of that one. Sarsala does it. Oh, no.
Oh! And... yeah, there's Valyak into the back of Bettis.
The championship contenders collide. Oh boy, what a coincidence! That's a lockup, yeah, that's a lockup from Valyak, but that's on him, and that's both him and Bettis without a wing now, and this is controversial. Both of them 13 points set Valyak and Bettis apart, and there's probably going to be a large discussion as Murray's going on to McGuinness. Murray might score a podium here, still in this race. Oh, the wheels were spinning. Oh, this... yeah, but that's because in R Factor the wheels keep spinning when it's a lockup at times. It only shows smoke when they're turning. At least in the AI mistakes thing, so... but yeah, Valek very bouncy.
Yeah. D-R-M-A-A. No, that is not how you spell. D-R-A-M-A. What's that spell?
D-R-M... Drama?
What? What did I say?
I don't know, what did you say?
D-R-A-M-A.
Drama, oh there you go.
Yeah, I think that is the just two illiterate guys going at it.
So there we go, Calm now has gone past Radianta as the Valek Bettis incident will be discussed after the race. That's a fair judgment from the stewards, but yeah, this changes the outlook as FG is going for a podium currently. Oh! Van der Brempt! On fire! As the pit stop window begins.
And that is not good for the young South African, as that is his engine on fire.
Yeah, his teammate is probably worried as he's coming into the pit lane as well. But yeah, the pit stop window is open now officially, which I think opens room for interpretation opens the room for wacky strategies as McGuinness is defending from Murray fiercely, as that allows Alcalm to try and maybe put a spanner in the works of both of these. McGuinness is going to defend on the outside from Murray, gets on the bumpy roads, and yeah, that's offense and defense from McGuinness. Don't know, he still tries it, it's not going to work, but McGuinness, I have to say, overall, the March team were really impressive.
Yeah, and what a great comeback from Conan McGuinness as well. He had that accident with Rodney Ruckus, and yeah, he just absolutely had a really good comeback, and he's really capitalized on all these incidents we've had at the front field at the moment. And yeah, he's done pretty well.
That is true, as Murray is coming in this lap, Salsaller also in, FG, and the rest of the top 10 seem to be doing a long run.
Very interesting strategy from the Mars team. I wonder how this will play out for Mir and FG. It really will. But then again, Henrik Salsaller...
McGuinness and Alcarm got into a bit of hot water.
Yeah, a bit of a scrap between the two. But correct me if I'm wrong. If Salsaller wins, this will be his first win.
Yes. I believe so, yes. You can always check the spreadsheet, but yeah, I think it will be his first win. That is, if he wins. It's not over till it's over, as the wise man said once.
Yeah, but I feel like... Yeah, here's Salsaller into the pits. Joseph Murray, in my opinion, he's looking really good to take the win. I'm going to say it now. I'm going to say Joseph Murray is going to contend for the win today. You
know what? If we're doing bets, I am going to go on a whim and say FG.
I mean, we'll see. I think anything can happen, and this race is really proved that Miran FG now leads a Grand Prix for the first time in his life.
Yeah, that is true. 7.1, that's a very good stop for Salsaller. Puts a sprinkle of hope into the Lotus team that maybe it's not all over and that they still can probably get a good result. It's a horrid pit stop for McLaren.
What is it with the jinx? What is it with the jinxes today?
I have no idea, but the pit stop time was doubled in McLaren compared to the Lotus guys. Maybe they were fixing some damages. I have no idea, but whatever they did, they failed at their job. Alright?
Yeah, Murray just got... Oh, that was so close to contact. Imagine if that would have been contact.
Oh, wait, Salsaller, cold tires, goes wide. He's losing time despite a very good stop. Hoshi and Katzenberg now side by side, as none of them are coming into the pit lane. Hoshi pushed onto the curbs into Katzenberg. Katzenberg leaves in space, but Katzenberg with a dive bomb. They're still going to be side by side. No, Katzenberg takes the spot, but that was very aggressive from both of them.
Yeah, they were really racing on the limit there, but
Shackle can't
I have FG?
FG not. FG is staying out. They are doing the long run at March. Because the overcut has seemed to be working for the past 4 races this season, so why not? I think it only didn't work in Estoril, which was the last race.
It's a very big risk, though, wouldn't you say?
It is. It certainly is. You can always run out of fuel, albeit we haven't seen it yet this season, I don't think. But yeah, it is a big risk, and yeah, it's a very
slow stop.
Yeah, Alcarm is not getting the best service he can be getting. It's still faster than Murray, as he's gonna jump Murray.
Yes. He's gonna be racing Michael Macher on the exit there, I think.
He's gonna be to the inside.
Oh no!
Oh no! Yeah. That's on Alcarm. That's on Alcarm. That's... I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, just absolutely locked up.
I don't think he even locked up. He just went for it.
Yeah, it's a stupid move in my opinion.
A boing,
yeah.
And then
cold tires.
Corona Holman nowhere to go. Yeah, I mean, look at Michael Macher, completely unsighted.
Yeah, to be fair, nothing Michael Macher could have done there.
That is true, as now Murray is gonna... Oh, he's getting pushed really wide there. Alcam trying to make it 3 wide. As Murray also sends it on to Michael Macher, and he locks up. That's a big boy lockup. And he's gonna be stuck with the limping cars again. Should be an easy move, at least with Alcon. Kronenholm also shouldn't pose issues. Yeah, there we go. Easy. Easy. Right, more cars into the pit lane. Radianta FG is coming in. McGuinness will come in after him. Alright. I am praying to not jinx this man. Therefore, I am switching my prediction to McGuinness. It worked! It worked!
Oh,
Yes! As he rejoins in front of... Oh wait, yeah, Bethes is lapped. I got confused for a second there. As yeah, FG goes a bit wide. Ooh, it's a bit risky, but there is Salsaler in front, behind Herhold. Herhold also doing the wrong run, but everyone apart from Stella is coming in. Do you remember Spain, Miran?
yes.
Yeah, do you remember Giuseppe Stella's strategy back there?
Yeah, this could work for
mean,
the
the
Italian.
Yeah, also 5-second penalty for Alcon, but yeah, the characteristics of Heref and Hockenheim, I guess, are a bit similar. I guess, apart from the fact that you can race properly here, so who knows, maybe Tyrrell here with the Godstrat.
Could be. Obviously, FG's gonna exit out on track P2. Well, we haven't seen McGuinness or Stella yet, but Salsaler has exited ahead of Miran FG, so Salsaler had I think the undercard worked for the Lotus team at least, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, also, I have to say, Kerai Kyoto, out of nowhere, he's 15, obviously not pitted yet, but that Coloni has not been doing too bad.
Yeah, it really hasn't. In the famous words of Kerai Kyoto, Coloni.
iPhone. I'm sorry, I had to.
Professional broadcast, by the way.
Yes, iPhone. Oh no, you know, you can mess around a bit sometimes. So here we go, Comedy Paw into the pits. This lap there is Ronnie Rack, who's lapped as well. That's, I mean, this. Wait, is he lapped? Yeah, he is lapped. I'm having. Oh, that's Bizonian. Bethes. Bizonia, I think, made a mistake and has been unlapped on by Bethes. Stella is gonna do another lap. He's low on fuel.
That actually could work for Giuseppe Stella.
Yeah, but the thing is, that, look, it's gonna be lap 19. It's gonna be 4 to go. So he could have done a no stop if he had such pace, which would have been absolutely OP. But you know, no stops are allowed.
Yeah, that is true. Stella will be disqualified. He has to do a pit stop, but then we're gonna have
no stop is allowed if you manage to pull it off. But it's such a hard task to perform. Nobody is going for it. But yeah, Stella is coming in the snap. There is Salsala, there is Pizzonia as well.
Yeah, that is a sight to behold. Max Pizzonia in third.
Yeah, hasn't came into the pit lane yet, just like a few cars in our top 10. We're watching McGuinness pass one. That's Michael Maher. McGuinness still struggling a bit to pass the real car. That's not good.
Yeah, that is McGuinness being held up by traffic. But yeah, we'll see if Michael Macher will move out of the way. He will eventually, because he will come into the pits. But Radianto now putting the pressure on McGuinness as yeah, Conan is getting out of the traffic. Look at the overspeed he has. Yeah, wow. He's gonna get McGuinness. I think he's gonna get Michael Macher as well into the hairpin. He goes.
He's gonna hold up. He's gonna lock up a lot here. But Rakus lost his way. Oh no. Oh no.
No, I think it happened earlier actually. Or no, he's still. Oh, bruh. And
both of the Williams cars doing the same strategy, it seems. If you can call this a strategy.
Do we have any words? We do, because here's Giuseppe Stella coming into the pits. So let's watch this absolutely crucial pit stop for Giuseppe Stella, the Italian. As there's Salsaler going past. He's gonna cruise into the lead.
Oh, yeah.
There's Bizonia as well. Where's FG? There he is, just coming around coming around the final corner.
Ooh, but it's a very good stop.
Very-
Stella's going to be behind FG, but he is going to be third. Ahead of Murray. No, he's not going to be, because Murray... No, he is going to be ahead of Murray. Stella's third. There is Murray.
Oh, it's going to be so close to, I think, Murray. Oh, Giuseppe, no.
Oh, okay, Giuseppe held it. He's still third, but I got severe goosebumps there.
Murray, though, I think he's looking really good to try and challenge Giuseppe Stella. He has such a better car than Stella. Here he goes. Stella blocks, though. He's trying to... Yeah, wow. Stella on the back of Krono, they make contact. It's going to be on the inside, Joseph Murray, as Stella's going to have to defend around the outside. So they're going to be side by side now, as Murray's going to have the inside line. Murray just absolutely speeds past into P3. Nothing Giuseppe Stella could have done there. Still a valiant defense from the Italian.
It has some amazing driving. Mind you, Murray can still lock up into that hairpin. Actually, both hairpins, so it's not over for Stella. He should keep in close proximity to that McLaren if it is even possible. But also, the Williams incidents will be discussed after the race. That's an official word, and I think we're gonna see harsh penalties.
I think we are. I think we haven't had a lot of incidents being discussed post-race like this, but
especially with such severity, because mind you, Williams are fighting for the constructors and driver's title, and you know, one of the two championship contenders involved in a very controversial crash, and then another one just makes a silly mistake and removes a very promising driver from possibly scoring the podium. It's all very iffy, if that's a good word to describe it.
How would you describe the situation? It's... I don't think there's any words to it, if I'm being honest, but...
complicated, I think it would be the best.
Yeah, bit complicated, as... Ooh, Joe, where are you going?
Murray is making the mistake. But it doesn't matter, because he has the overpowered acceleration of the McLaren car. But if he makes that mistake one more time, two more times, it's not out of the blue. It's not out of the possibility that, you know, he still might get it. I think Dindy came in here for a regular stop. Yes, he did. Alright. Let's get these few final laps done. As Murray is on a push for FG, but the gap has actually rose. FG has pulled away from Murray a bit, so I think he's on to cruise. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Don't do that.
It's getting a bit scary with the jinxes here today. What is this race, honestly? We're seeing Miran FG in the March lapping a Ferrari. And here are the two
Lotus cars. It is the final lap. If Betis does suffer another brake failure, I will leave the commentary box.
Frankly, I am a bit scared, but it is going to be Henrik Salsaller who is en route to take his first victory. Ratko, what are you doing?
Ratko, no. Ratko, please.
I don't think there's going to be any big accident. Hopefully, Henrik Salsaller is going to cruise home to take a first victory in MMS. Ratko Betes, I don't think he will be very happy about that, though.
The drivers are low on fuel, though. I think some might run out at the line.
What a crazy race.
And mind you, Salsaller did the undercut. Don't tell me. No, don't do this to me. This is so... I've seen so many of those situations happen in previous MMS
he's gonna get it, he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it.
Oh, they can even run out at the line. Let's see, Salsaller through the final corner. I think it is his. It's his first ever win in MMS. What a drive from Hendrik. He wins for Lotus. But this man takes the spotlight. I am sorry. Miran FG, his teammates scored the podium already, so he does as well. The Swede scores his first podium, first Swedish person to get a podium. And in MMS F1 we have Murray, Stella, Radiantor, very good result, and Hoshi as well. Arrows scoring the big book. As I said, Harry Held. 33rd to 7th. Ahead of his teammate. That's how you make a statement. Oh man. Right, Valiak finishes in 12, but Williams' fate is uncertain. Michael Maher is going to score points for Real. And also some decent points as well for the team, as well as Sergei Kozak, the Ukrainian driver, is also going to get some positions. There we go. That's the silver and comedy Paul across the line. I think it's going to be the silver. It is the silver for the final points being positioned. Luan, so close to points, but so far away. Kyoto 18th. I think that's the best Cologne finishing position. No, yeah, tied for the best Cologne finishing position. And then we have Moscato. Miran, you there?
Yeah, hello.
Waldinger commits a murder this time.
Yeah, I think that's just. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm gonna be honest. But what a just absolutely bonkers race. Yeah, there's Betos just coming into the pits. Yeah, sure. That is just. How would you describe that race?
I wouldn't.
Exactly.
No, I think it's perfect. There's your race winner. Salsala fastest lap goes to Michael Vonek. But honestly, I think this race really does hit me with one thing, and that thing would be just how hectic it was. I think it's the embodiment of Hockenheim in general. It always provides these unpredictable races, but today, while we've had very good racing, also Vandingen got a 5-second time penalty, we had very good racing, and there's no denying that. I mean, I think for the first 10 straight laps, we've had non-stop fighting. Non-stop, and I mean non-stop. But then again, a lot of controversies today, with Williams and Lotus and all that. It's... I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah, we just had just a bit of everything today, wouldn't you say? But, yeah, it's gonna be a bit iffy, to say the least, with the Lotus and Williams situation. Obviously, that will be investigated after the race. So, their fates in this race are yet to be determined. But, yeah, a first-time winner, a first-time podium sitter, and some quite shocking results.
Yeah, and this obviously actually managed to be an upset for Joseph Murray, who's now getting closer to the championship fight. Because with a podium, he's gonna put himself back into championship contention despite being nowhere, in the qualifying sheets and overall in the championship fight. Right, oh man, that's been one hell of a race. Right, next race is the British Grand Prix. And if real-life Formula 1 is anything to go by, we're in for one hell of a race. But that's next time out. Miran, any final words?
No, I have absolutely none.
Right, same with me. It's been all from me. It's been all from Miran. Be sure to check us out in the next race, be it IndyCar, LMS, any other series we host, or F1. Be sure to be safe, everyone. Wear your seatbelt, and bye-bye. Take care.